guys, Team here, the Critical Virgo. So I have my March empties. It's quite a bit going on in there. I didn't think I'd have so many. Pretty surprised that I've collected this much, but again, you know, a good bulk of this are candles. I've been home a lot lately because everybody's on lockdown right now. I'm going to try to do this in the most organized fashion that I can. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. Just so you know, I do put timestamps to everything down below. I will do the Sanitary coronavirus stuff first. This first one isn't really coronavirus related. I use this every day. I've been using it for forever. It's 70% alcohol, rubbing alcohol. I get them from BJ, so there is a companion to this that I'm using at the current moment. If you are not already, just public service announcement, your phone is disgusting. You should really consider taking a little cotton ball and then wiping it down every single night. I've been doing it before this whole craziness exploded, and I will continue to do so for probably the rest of my life. Okay, so I'm not a big hand sanitizer person. I'm more of a wash your hands type of person, right? This is just one of the tiny bottles that I refill often. I don't live where there's a Kroger anymore. This is back from when I was like up in Ohio, and I've just been refilling it all this time. I buy the big pump from like BJ's and I just refill it. I have a pump in my car, one at my desk at work, and then this. Again, I'm more of a wash your hands type of person because these actually create more problems than they're worth. All right, so I got two Yankee candles here. The first one is going to be aged golden oak. The jar looks like this. This was honestly not my favorite. It has a decent wood smell to it. It's like it's just okay. So I got two Yankee candles in here. The first one up is going to be aged golden oak. Looks like that. On its own, this is not my favorite Yankee candle. I like this as something in addition to. So it's kind of gourmand. It's very sweet. It does have a nice woodiness to it. The throw is pretty decent. It does fill up the room. But again, like I said earlier, this is something that I like in addition to. So when I burn this, I like to burn something that's like a smoky fireside scent or something very wintry and piney, like the other one that I used up in that I'm about to show you in a second. I will melt this wax down and put it into wax melt form. I'm going to blend it with something else that is complementary to it, like I said. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do when I repurpose these. The jar, I could find some uses for it, so I probably will reuse the jar as well because I hate wasting these. They're actually really nice. The other Yankee candle that I have here is Fresh Balsam Fir. Jar looks like that. And these are just the ones that I was like, I had going on for a while because these do take a really long time to burn down. This is one of my favorites. I love piney fragrances that make me think of like Christmas. I'm more into the winter and cooler month scents than I am into like the summer ones. I really don't want the house to smell like, you know, a tropical tiki hut with like coconuts and stuff. It's not really my favorite. I tend to go more toward like winter scents. These Christmas trees or like gourmand baking cookie fragrances. So this is one of my favorites. I'm definitely considering blending this with that golden oak and making that a wax melt, seeing how it goes, because I did have them both burning at the house in the house at the same time, and the throw on this is wonderful. For the most part, a Yankee Candle fan. I would repurchase this one again next year. Now I have, okay, like my last empties video had a ton of these Sonoma candles. I think this is like, no, this isn't my last one. I have another one going right now. This one is Frosted Woodland Pine. I really liked this. I had, honestly, because I usually have about like 4 to 6 candles, because the house is huge. It's like over 2,000 square feet, but I usually have about like 4 to 6 candles going on at any given time. They're in different rooms, obviously, so when you walk from room to room, you get a different vibe. I love that. I had obviously green wax and it burned pretty evenly. This combined with the 2 Yankee candles that I showed you before was fantastic. Throw on this is amazing. I love Sonoma candles. I don't know. I don't see too many people really talking about them. I hear like Goose Creek, Yankee Candle, Bath and Body Works, but I'm a fan. And Kohl's usually has some like good deals on that. Now I have a White Barn one. This is one of the ones that I picked up with Candle Day. This is Rosewater and Ivy. Most of you have seen it. And this is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. I love rose anything. And okay, so for Candle Day, I actually purchased the aromatherapy. Love the rose and vanilla and this. And my old roommate who used to burn aromatherapy, love rose and vanilla, saw my list of candles that I purchased, and I only picked up one of them and she really wanted it, so I gave it to her. So this was kind of like my backup thing to that, but I would totally purchase this again. It made my bedroom smell fantastic. Throw on this is amazing. I wish I had like 4 more of these. This is the one and only that I purchased. I really regret it. I will definitely be melting this down like I said for the other 2. Not blending them together. This will be on its own. I might blend this with I did buy a mini, the $10 candles, the aromatherapy love rose and vanilla. I might combine that with this because I think that'd be really nice. But I'm definitely going to reuse this jar because it's just pretty pink. Oh my gosh. I'll probably use it on like my vanity. I think I might like line it up with some glitter or something on the inside and use it for like my Q-tips or my cotton balls. We'll see. But I love this fragrance. If you haven't tried it, then you definitely need to. Throw on this is fantastic. I love. Now, not candles, but just to round out my fragrance stuff, I did finish up some wax melts. I have the Bed Bath & Beyond Ambi Scents linen and lavender. Looks like that. I always have this fragrance going on next to my bedside. I like to turn the wax warmer on like 2 hours before I go to sleep. It just fills up the room. It's very nice and relaxing. Lavender is one of my favorite scents. So that's on a repurchase for the rest of my life kind of deal. And then I have air wicks. I usually purchase air wicks over like the Bath and Body Works plug-in fragrances just because of the price. I can buy like a huge pack of these from like BJ's for like what, $5-6, and there's that I usually get like 1 Bath and Body Works plug-in for about that price. Well, if I bought it full price, obviously I got them on sale or with a coupon, but you get where I'm going with that. So this was a apple and cinnamon one, and yeah, there's just like a lot of fragrance going on in this house between the candles, me spraying perfume or body splashes, and these. The house just smells fantastic. Now we're gonna get into some beauty stuff. I will do hair first and then we'll go into the lotions. So for hair, I did use up some mousse. If you've been watching me for a while now, you know I usually wear my hair like curly. So I go through a lot of mousse. I just happened to have it straight today because I did give it a cut, a trim. It was really overdue and I have to straighten my hair for that. But this is the Tresemme Flawless Curls Extra Hold. It's like one of my main go-tos. I usually use this on a regular, looks like that. And I buy this in bulk from BJ's and use it all the time. Really recommend that. I don't really see a lot of people talk about this one. I got it from Sally's. I love Sally's, Ulta, everything. It's just terrible. This is Beyond the Zone, a noodle head, and I mean the bottle really looks like this, but obviously I had to go for like every little last drop. I really like this, you know, the fragrance, the way it makes your hair feel. It doesn't leave it like, crazy film on it. It doesn't leave it like crunchy. You can break up the cast that you build up between this and the mousse, and your hair just looks really nice. I live in South Florida, so it's really humid. I find this to be very helpful, especially during the summertime. And a little bit of that goes a long way. I have super long hair, and I really just like use a tiny quarter-size amount, and then obviously a lot of mousse. Now we'll go into some lotions. I will start with, okay, so mane and tail. I don't know, I keep trying. items from this company out, and like I love them, and then I end up like not really liking them halfway through. Bottle looks like this. It is the Hoofmaker Hand and Nail Therapy. I have a real love-hate relationship with items from this company. Same thing goes with their hair products. I'll use them, and like the first month will be great, and then after a while, like I get annoyed. I find something that annoys me. Like I find that they work really well, and then I don't know if your hair like and your hands get used to it, but like this, for instance, at first it like melted into my skin, didn't leave a film, but like within the last few months I've noticed that every time I use it I have like this weird film on my hands, and I hate that. I hate feeling like product on your hands or on your hair. So I brought it home with this whole Corona thing just to use it up. I will not repurchase this for a while, but history keeps repeating itself, and I know what's going to happen. In like 2 years, I'm going to see this on a shelf at Sally's. I'm going to be like, oh, I love this stuff, and I'm going to pick it up, and then I'll love it for a little bit, and then I'll have the same feeling. So hopefully I'll look back at this video and I'll remember how I felt, but who knows? Knowing me, that won't happen. Last month, I showed you guys some products from this company, Cuccio. One of my coworkers introduced me to this brand, and I really love it. So I went through two. The one that was my favorite is the vanilla bean and sugar, and it came in a little, they're the same little jars like I showed you last time. And then the next one up was milk and honey. They were both very comforting. I love like that light scent that they leave, and these do melt into your skin. They leave them feeling like powdery, super soft, as she likes to call it, stripper skin. I would repurchase these two again. These were my two favorite fragrances from all the little samples that she got me for my birthday. If you want to check them out, I will put a link to that down below. And then last but not least, I have two Bath & Body Works creams. The first I'm going to talk about is Spiced Gingerbread Swirl. I know this looks super tiny. It's just because I opened it up and used every last drop. I love this. It smells like, it smells like an amazing cookie. I totally love this. But honestly, toward the end, I think because I was using like Vanilla Bean Noel and all those other wintry type fragrances, Gourmand too, I was kind of over it. I enjoyed it the most at the beginning. I do like layering this with one of my perfumes that is a ginger type fragrance. But yeah, I've moved past it. I will look forward to it again when the cooler because it's hot all the time over here, but when the cooler weather is supposed to set in, when the winter months come in, I will definitely pick this back up again and use it because I really did enjoy it. And then this one's my favorite. You guys should know, if you've been watching me for a while, I love rose. Love rose. And this was the body cream. I'm still finishing up the body wash and the spray. I really thought I was going to use them both up. Again, I cut this so it's really the big container, but I have to get every bit out. So, oh my gosh, the thing I love about this rose is it doesn't smell like an artificial rose. This reminds me of like fresh cut roses, and I love rose fragrances in general, but this one is one of my top favorites. Like, I definitely have to pick up another one of these lotions, sprays, and body washes the next time I do a haul, because I do adore this one. It's my favorite. I'm gonna miss it. I never got tired of this. I don't think I ever will. And I'm definitely gonna stock up on it next time, because I would be just brokenhearted if this thing were to go away. So yeah, that is all I got for you. This video is just way too long. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments about the products I showed you, I'd love to hear from you. Put those down below. Till next month. Bye.